everybody, this is Niall and Alex, and we just went and saw The Monkey.
It's based off the Stephen King, is it a short story or?
I think it's a short story. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah. It was a horror movie, but I would say it was more comedy than horror.
Yeah.
There was never a point where I was like on the edge of my seat, like covering my eyes with anticipation or with fear. I'm not very impressed with it, honestly. It was good. The acting was good. It was just cheesy, and I like horror movies that scare me, and this never gave me any sense of fear at all.
Yeah, it definitely, I wouldn't go to it if you're looking for a horror movie.
Yeah.
But it definitely was funny, if anything. I mean, there were quite a few scenes where I like chuckled or I was like gasped. There were a lot of times where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I kept going, just because it was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, there were a few scenes that were like things that were so ridiculous they felt out of place even in that movie. But there were some funny characters in it. I don't know. The main actor is the guy from White Lotus season 2. He's the jerk. I don't remember his name, but he did a good job.
Yeah.
I'd like to find out what the name of the short story was or the book was that inspired this.
I think it's The Monkey.
But it's about this little wind-up monkey doll that plays its drums, and every time it plays its drums, somebody dies.
Yeah.
You never know who.
Yeah. Usually it's people who are close, like family or people who are just close, the person who has the monkey.
And of all of Stephen King's movies, they're all hit or miss. I was really impressed with the It movies when they came out. But man, some of his movies are just some of the worst movies of all time.
Well,
but this one is like, yeah, but he's on a lot of them. He's the executive producer. He's behind them. And of all the movies that are Stephen King's movies, like I would say this is probably somewhere in the middle, though a little bit above.
What would you rate it?
I saw online they gave it an 83%, and I could see how it would get that score because it's like well made.
Yeah.
Like it's a decent movie to go see. But as far as like entertainment and all around value, I'd give it a 70.
Yeah. I was entertained the entire time, which is weird for me because, again, I don't like comedy horror. I like horror, but I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Like I was very involved in with the characters and the story. So for me, I would give it at least a 50%. And honestly, if it were on TV, I think I would watch it. I would never like choose to watch it again, but if it were just like on TV, I would sit down and watch it with people. I suggest to go see it because I really think this will be people's cups of tea. Like a lot of people will enjoy this because it's not just horror, it is a comic relief horror.
And there's so many of those movies out now. They have like so many trailers for these comedy horror movies. It's really kind of popular now, I guess.
And one of the cool things was, or it's not cool, but the deaths that would occur, I was always interested to be like, okay, how is this going to happen?
That's what this really played off the Final Destination type thing. It's like you trigger this, that triggers this, that chops someone in half. Something you didn't expect.
A little weird at the end with the stoplight scene. I think that was them being like, you're doing the right thing. Well, the horse.
Oh yeah. And
I think that was a nod that that's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I fell asleep a few times throughout the movie.
Well, we did go to a 9:40 show, and he was up at like 3:30.
That's got nothing to do with how well the movie was made. It's a good movie. I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm honestly impressed. So everyone, go watch it.
Yep.
It's a movie that you won't get bored in. You'll be entertained. It's fun. It's fresh. It's happening.
It is fun. That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
It's fun and it doesn't feel
It's not
forced.
heavy. It's not dark.
Because sometimes those comedies, they feel so forced and it's like, it's not funny. And this had a lot of like it's just funny.
Yeah. It's like what's on the cheesier side. They play into it. It's not intentionally cheesy. They're like, we know this is cheesy and we're gonna go for it.
I really liked the jerk brother when they were kids. I
Yeah.
thought he was funny.
Yeah, the acting was so
Mark S. was in it from Severance.
yes.